This video is about how I overcame my fear of investing. Just like everyone else, I had fear putting my money into any kind of investment. Before, no one was born a genius when it comes to investing. We all have one fear or the other, whether we're going to lose the money, whether the money is going to come back or not. Some people would rather use the money they earn to eat or buy fine clothes than put the money into gambling into investing. A lot of people see investment as gambling, but over the years I've come to understand investing, and I'll be showing you in this video how exactly I overcame my fear of investing. And today I look forward to payday so that I can put money into investing with full confidence, and I sleep very well at night just because over the years I've been able to overcome my fears. Please watch this video to the end. Maybe you are now consistent with investing. Tell me how you overcame your own fear of investing too. I think the first thing I did was to read books. The first book I read was Rich Dad Poor Dad a long time ago, and I went on to read Cash Flow Quadrant, both of them written by Robert Kiyosaki. These two books changed my perspective about investing versus hunting for a job. And it really motivated me, and I wanted to start investing immediately. The first thing I did was to raise $1,000 and put into trading. And I lost the money. I lost every bit of the money. And that's really deflated my confidence in investing. And you know what? I made a mistake. And the mistake was I thought I was investing, whereas I was speculating. When you trade the currency, when you trade currency pairs, or you trade the market, the stock market, you are actually speculating, you are not investing. And so I went back to the drawing board, and the next thing I did was to start reading books. I read books on successful people. Their journey motivated me. I read books on people who are investing in real estate, investing in the stock market, and people who have built businesses. And this really, really motivated me. I was like, I think I've learned something now. I should go back investing. And that was the second thing I did. And the third thing I did after reading books about successful people and how they did it was to enroll in coaching and mentoring with people who have actually done this before. People who have been successful in real estate, people who have been successful in investing in the stock market. I learned from them, and that helped me a great deal. You know what? It's quicker and easier when you get someone to coach you on something you are trying to learn than for you trying to figure it out on your own. I learned from their mistakes. I learned from their experiences, instead of me trying to figure it out all by myself. The fourth thing I did was actually to start investing myself. And I started with a very small amount. I started with £100, and I invested the £100 into mutual funds. And from there, every month, at times every other month, I will buy more of the mutual funds, and I could see the performance of the fund. That gave me a lot of confidence. I moved on from there into researching into individual companies to see why are they performing very well. I looked at their revenue, how profitable they are. I look at the people who are running the company, and I was able to understand, look at the market they are serving, the total addressable market, to see how big the markets they are serving is. And from there, I was able to develop confidence in buying individual stocks. Then I began to add individual stocks to my portfolio, just little by little, a little bit at a time. And when I saw the return on investment, that was what actually gave me full confidence to go. And then over the years, I understood the cycle in the market. I understood the way the stock market behaves. And to be honest, today I tell people that history is on your side. Because actually, if you look at the stock market, I use S&P 500 index as an example. The entire history of S&P 500, it has returned 11.8% on an annual basis on the average. I'm talking about a 97-year history, but from 1928 to date, it has returned an average of 11.8%. And if you look at the last 25 years, it has returned 9.4% on the average on an annual basis. In the last 10 years, it has returned an annual mean of 14.5%. And In the last 5 years, it has returned an annual me of 16.5%, which I think was an encouragement for me. And so whether the stock market is up or down, I sleep well at night. I am so confident of the direction in which it will go on a long-term basis. And so I'm a long-term investor. I don't trade anymore. I'm a long-term investor in real estate, a long-term investor in the stock market. And that was how I overcame my fear of investing. And maybe you are out there, the fear is still there. It is understandable, it is natural, it is normal. You don't want to put your money into what you don't know actually. And so that is why I encourage people to go for coaching, go for mentoring. And from there, you'll be able to gain a bit of understanding of what investment is all about. Get some books to read. Okay, get off the social media for a few days. Pick up a book. Rich Dad Poor Dad is still a very good book, still very relevant when it comes to real estate. Pick up a book like The Richest Man in Babylon. It talks about the fundamentals of personal finance and investing. And there are other very good books that you can also read. The Millionaire Next Door is another one. Value Investor is another one. And there are a lot of good books out there that you can read. If you check in the comments, I will put a list of a few books there for you to get started building your confidence in investing. But you know what? Coaching and mentoring will go a long way to help you. And then you need to start. If you don't start, you will not be encouraged. When you want to start, get the right information. Start with, do your research, have a conviction, and start with a little money and see how it goes. It's very, very important that you get education. The right education would help you to have confidence when things are not going the way you expected them to go. I hope this has helped you. I hope you'll be able to overcome your fear of investing as time goes on. I hope you gain something from this video. Do like, comment, and subscribe to this channel as I'll be sharing with you my investing journey in the coming days. Thank you and have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.